You'll never believe what scientists found in Noah's Ark. Noah's Ark is one of the most enduring and fascinating stories in human history. Found in the sacred texts of Christianity, Judaism, and Islam, it tells the tale of a righteous man tasked with saving humanity and the animal kingdom from a world-ending flood. For centuries, the Ark has been a symbol of faith, obedience, and divine intervention. But what if this story is more than just a symbol? What if scientists have uncovered evidence that could bring this ancient tale to life? Today, we'll explore the incredible discoveries surrounding Noah's Ark, including scientific findings, archaeological debates, and the lingering mysteries that leave both believers and skeptics questioning everything. Make sure to stay until the end because the most surprising revelation might just blow your mind. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments. Is Noah's Ark real, or is it simply a powerful story? Let us know what you think. The biblical account of Noah's Ark. To understand the significance of the discoveries, let's start with the story itself. According to Genesis chapters 6 to 9 in the Bible, God decided to flood the earth to cleanse it of widespread corruption and wickedness. He chose Noah, described as a righteous man, to build an enormous wooden vessel, an ark, to save his family and a pair of every kind of animal. The Bible provides detailed instructions for the ark's construction: 300 cubits long, 50 cubits wide, 30 cubits high. For context, a cubit is roughly 18 inches, meaning the ark would have been approximately 450 feet long, about the size of a modern cruise ship. After the floodwaters receded, the ark is said to have come to rest on the mountains of Ararat, a region located in modern-day Turkey. But here's the question: could such a vessel really have existed? And if so, could remnants of it still be found? The mysterious discovery on Mount Ararat. In 1959, a Turkish pilot named İlhan Durupinar spotted something unusual while examining aerial photographs of Mount Ararat. The image showed a boat-shaped formation buried beneath ice and rock. Measuring approximately the same dimensions as the ark described in Genesis, the discovery quickly gained attention from researchers and explorers. Over the years, numerous expeditions have ventured to Mount Ararat to investigate this formation, now called the Durupinar Site. Ground-penetrating radar has revealed hollow spaces beneath the surface, consistent with the structure of a large ship. Some researchers have even claimed to find petrified wooden beams and ancient tools in the area. In 2010, a joint team of Chinese and Turkish researchers announced they had uncovered wooden structures on the mountain. They presented samples of wood, carbon dated to approximately 14,800 years ago, aligning with the biblical timeline of Noah's flood. But here's where it gets controversial. While some hailed this as definitive proof of the ark's existence, others questioned the validity of the findings. Were these really the remains of Noah's Ark, or simply a natural rock formation misinterpreted by eager researchers? What do you think? Could these findings be the real deal, or are they coincidences? Let us know in the comments. Geological evidence of a great flood. Even if the ark itself hasn't been conclusively found, there is compelling evidence to suggest a massive flood did occur in ancient times. Geological studies around the world have uncovered layers of sediment consistent with catastrophic flooding. For example, in Mesopotamia, where the story of Noah originates, researchers have found evidence of a massive flood around 2900 BCE. In the Black Sea region, scientists discovered that the area was once a freshwater lake before being rapidly inundated by seawater thousands of years ago. These findings don't necessarily prove a global flood as described in Genesis, but they do suggest that ancient civilizations experienced devastating floods, events significant enough to inspire enduring legends. Could Noah's story be rooted in real historical events, passed down and embellished over generations? And if so, does that make the ark more plausible than we previously thought? The feasibility of Noah's Ark. One of the most debated aspects of Noah's Ark is its feasibility. How could a single wooden vessel house two of every kind of animal, along with the provisions needed to survive for 40 days and nights? Critics argue that such a task would be impossible, citing the following challenges. Space. The ark would need to accommodate thousands of animals, each requiring food, water, and space to move. Logistics. Managing waste, ventilation, and the health of the animals would be an enormous undertaking. Structural integrity. Could an ancient wooden ship of that size withstand the forces of a global flood? Supporters of the Ark story counter these points by interpreting kinds as broader categories rather than individual species. For example, Noah may have taken one pair of canine kind instead of every single breed of dog. Additionally, ancient engineering feats, like the construction of the Great Pyramids or the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, prove that early civilizations were capable of extraordinary achievements. Could Noah, guided by divine instructions, have built a vessel beyond what we think possible? What do you think? Logistical miracle or symbolic story? Let us know in the comments. DNA evidence and the genetic bottleneck. One intriguing angle to consider is the concept of a genetic bottleneck, a period when a species' population is drastically reduced, leaving a small group to repopulate. Scientists have found evidence of genetic bottlenecks in humans and animals, aligning with the timeline of Noah's Ark. For instance, the human Y chromosome shows reduced genetic diversity, suggesting a population bottleneck occurred thousands of years ago. Similar patterns are observed in animals like cheetahs and wolves. Could this be evidence of the Ark's role in preserving life during a catastrophic event? Or is it simply a coincidence? The global flood myth. The story of a great flood isn't unique to the Bible. Flood myths appear in cultures across the world, from the Mesopotamian epic of Gilgamesh to Hindu, Norse, and Native American traditions. These shared narratives raise an important question. Did these cultures independently create similar stories, or do they all point to a single historical event? If Noah's Ark is real, it might not just be a biblical artifact. It could be a key to understanding humanity's shared history. Skepticism and the scientific debate. Despite the compelling evidence, skepticism remains. Critics argue that natural explanations exist. The Darupanar Formation could be a natural rock formation resembling a ship with no connection to Noah's Ark. Carbon dating is inconclusive. While some wood samples were dated to 4,800 years ago, others suggest much younger ages, leading to questions about contamination. No universal agreement. Even among believers, there's debate about the Ark's location, with some suggesting it's hidden in other regions entirely. While skepticism is healthy, it's worth noting that many major discoveries, like the Dead Sea Scrolls, were initially met with doubt, only to later become significant archaeological finds. What's your take? Are these doubts justified, or could we be dismissing real evidence? Let us know in the comments. What the Ark symbolizes. Beyond its physical existence, Noah's Ark carries profound symbolic meaning. Faith and obedience. Noah's willingness to follow God's instructions, even when it seemed impossible, inspires believers to trust in divine guidance. Preservation and hope. The Ark represents humanity's resilience and the promise of renewal after catastrophe. Judgment and mercy. The flood serves as a reminder of the consequences of corruption, balanced by the mercy shown to Noah and his family. Even if the Ark is never found, its message continues to resonate with people around the world. What if the Ark were found? Imagine this. Definitive proof of Noah's Ark is uncovered, a structure matching biblical dimensions, complete with preserved wood and artifacts. How would the world react? For believers, it would validate the Bible's account, strengthening faith and sparking renewed interest in Scripture. For skeptics, it might challenge long-held assumptions about history and the intersection of science and religion. But would it settle the debate, or would new questions arise, leading to even deeper mysteries? What do you think? The story of Noah's Ark is one of humanity's oldest and most captivating mysteries. Whether viewed as historical fact, symbolic allegory, or a bit of both, it continues to inspire curiosity and debate. So, what do you believe? Could Noah's Ark still be hidden on Mount Ararat, waiting to be discovered? Are the findings we've discussed today proof of its existence, or just intriguing coincidences? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share this with anyone fascinated by the intersection of faith, history, and science. Whether or not Noah's Ark is ever fully revealed, one thing is certain. Its story continues to remind us of humanity's resilience, the mysteries of the past, and the enduring power of faith. Until next time, stay curious and keep seeking the truth.